Alright, y'all, what's good, man? It's your boy, Thomas Williams, Show Love. I'm sure some of y'all were probably wondering why I haven't been uploading and why it took me almost a whole week to upload. The main reason why it took me about a whole week to upload was it was around this time last week, I had some problems going on and everything. I went shopping and everything, food shopping and everything, get some food in the house, right? So I'm like, okay, everything's good, everything's good, got some food and everything, but then when I got home, I'm like, everything's okay. Put up the groceries and everything, and then I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna lay down and take me a little nap, which I did there. So then, next thing I know, it was probably like 7:45. I'm saying, all right, kind of get ready for Friday next Monday. I'm ready to go and everything. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. I was having that Triple H was supposed to be doing his speech and shit. So yeah, and then I would say maybe like 15 minutes into the show, my right side was like hurting like bad. It was like hurt for like maybe like almost the whole SmackDown, just about like the whole 2 hours and shit. So yeah, I had got that out the way, and then I'm like, okay, why am I hurting? I'm like, probably ain't probably not. But bro, I'm telling you, bro, I had like no appetite, no nothing, man. I felt sick. Then say it was like 10 o'clock. Now they came around like 10 o'clock, and then it went away and everything. I'm like, damn, what is that? Is it my appendix? So I'm like, then it stopped hurting. I'm like, all right. It's probably nothing, probably like some stomach ache or some type of thing. And then the next thing I know, I was doing laundry and everything Saturday. Everything was alright while I was doing laundry and everything. And then it was probably um right after I did the laundry and shit, say 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I had the same problem again. And I'm like, oh boy, something is really wrong. Maybe something on my appendix is hurting and everything. And I'm like, okay, what should I do? Okay, I pop an Advil. Pop two Advils actually. I popped two Advils. It's like 4 o'clock. I'm like, all right, maybe that just knock it off and ease it off and everything. But no, it was still hurting. Then I popped another Advil again at 10:30 that night, and I'm like, damn, something's really wrong. And I'm like, okay, let's see if these another two Advils will work. So I took those. That ain't help. I'm like, something's wrong with me. So the next thing I had to do, it was so I tried to doze off. So I actually did went to sleep. And then it was like 2 o'clock that morning. I had to go to the bathroom really bad. I had to take a piss and everything. And then I started getting this pain on my side really bad. It wasn't well, I'm not gonna say really bad. We're gonna get into that part. But it was a really bad, not too bad pain. I'm like, oh shit, what I'm gonna do? I'm like, maybe I can just lay down and do it. So I was saying it was almost 2:30 in the morning. I'm laying there. I'm like, shit. You know what? I'm going to the emergency room to see what's gonna happen and see what they can do. So I get, so I had to call 911 and everything. The ambulance got there probably 5-10 minutes because they live right up the street from where I'm at, so it's not too far. So I called them, got there, and just to let you know, my dad is here. My mom and dad were here. But I couldn't get to the door, so my mom had to get to the door and shit. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to the emergency room, see what happens. Maybe something's wrong with my appendix or something. Maybe it's something I don't know. I was thinking maybe it's my appendix. Why? At least I was thinking about my appendix because I saw Noah boat. And he said he had his appendix taken out and his has busted. I thought something happened to mine, but I wasn't thinking about the busting part at the time. So I'm like, okay, maybe there's a little pain here and there. So I get to the emergency room, right? And the doctor is there. This is what this doctor told me. Listen up really good. This is what this doctor told me, right? It was just 3 a.m. I called the restaurant probably like quarter to 3. I probably got at the hospital like 3:15, 3:20 that morning. Right? So I get there, and the first thing that comes out this doctor's mouth is, "Oh, why are you coming in so late? Why'd you wait this, that, and the other? Why you called the rescue squad for? Could you have somebody bring you in?" I'm like, be for real. It is 3 in the morning. Like half my neighbors, all the neighbors in here are asleep. I know this one lady, she would have took me, but it was 3 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, bro, be for real. I was thinking this. I mean, if I wanted her, I could have, man, I could have punched this guy. This doctor, he looked like he didn't want to deal with me. So yeah. So I'm like, okay, they doing tests and everything. Like they running tests, they're doing blood work, urine test, and CT scan. Soon as I got on the bed, they had 3 nurses already waiting for me and everything. So they did the IV and everything. Boy, I tell you, IV is no joke. So I did the IV, got that out of the way. They had a hard time trying to find the vein. I'm literally telling them, like, look, you see this, like, right here. My vein has been in the same spot for damn near 20 years. How do you have a hard time there? Every time I go to the doctor office, I say, look, vein will be right here in the same spot. Even when I had my surgery, I had my eye surgery. I told the lady, well, shit, they did it on this side, but I should have told her it was on this side. But when I had my tooth extraction, I was going general anesthesia, I told her, look, you gonna find a vein on this side, and that's where my veins at. So she's like, okay, and they found it. So this and that. Forget that. So yeah, so I get there, maybe like 15 minutes, and I'm still having some little trouble paying. And the first thing I had to do was a CAT scan. So I got that out the way, the CT scan. That was easy. Sunday morning, I'm like, okay, maybe it's nothing too serious and everything. So it took about like almost 2 hours to get back. Wait till I tell you about the second CT when I had to go back to the emergency room twice. We're gonna talk about that. So yeah, I'm going to the emergency room, got that out the way. Got that out the way. Got the CT scan out the way. Then they were like 10 minutes and I got the CT done. I had to get the urination done. I had to wait for that. I was just about almost a whole hour in the blood work and everything. The blood work came in before the urination and the CT. And I had to pay the doctor. He said, your blood work looks okay. Blood work is fine. Okay, then he come back maybe like another 40 minutes and he told me like, okay, your matter of fact another hour, like an hour and a half later, he come in and said, look, he said, your CT and your urine is stone cold clear. I'm like, stone cold clear? I'm still having some problems. So they like discharged me and everything. And I'm like, okay, I did discharge. I didn't need, I got there like, he told me the only thing to take was like Tylenol and everything. So I get there. So I get discharged. It was, I think I got discharged like 6 o'clock that morning. That Sunday morning, I got discharged. I was still hurting and pain and everything. So I had one of my neighbors, I had to call her up and everything. She was just waking up. So I got discharged from the emergency. She having pain. So what I did, I went by Walmart and picked up some Tylenol. This is what I picked up right here. See this right here. This is the Tylenol I picked up. Let me show y'all. This is the Tylenol rapid release gels. 500 milligrams. I took that for like next 3 days. So I'm like, I'm still hurting Sunday, still hurting Monday. It was off and on Monday. Matter of fact, Monday evening it got like worse. Like Tuesday, it like eased away a little bit. So then like Tuesday night, I'm watching NXT. Everything is fine and everything. Like as soon as NXT goes off, I'm like, okay. Since I already had a doctor's appointment to see my primary care doctor, I'm like, okay, let's see what she'll say, right? So I go to bed. It was probably like 11 o'clock. I had like an early morning appointment. It was like 11 p.m. at night. I'm like, my stomach is hurting on the right side, the left side, and in the middle. I mean, like, I felt like my whole stomach about to explode, and like it was like numb and shit. I mean, like, damn. So what I did, I popped the 2 Tylenols and everything. Matter of fact, I popped one Tylenol at 11 o'clock. Then it was at 12:30. I popped two of them, which I should have did at first, but I wasn't paying attention. My dumb ass. So what I did, I took those, and then before I did the 2 Tylenol, I was running back and forth to the bathroom at least 10 times within an hour. Diarrhea. I mean, like, it was bad. It was really really bad. I've never gone to the bathroom so much in my life, like 10 times in one night. The only time I ever go to the bathroom, that's probably like 2 or 3 times. Then I just take a piss and then I'm at sleep. But going to the bathroom with diarrhea 10 times within 1 hour, that is crazy. I'm like, something's wrong. So I'm taking my temperature. I'm like, maybe something happened. Maybe my appendix did bust. I'm like, cause they always say if your temperature is like 99 or something or above, something's wrong. My temperature was going up and down, bro. I mean, like, my temperature was going up and down, up and down. One time I checked it before I went to bed just to make sure everything was alright. I checked it. It was 98.4. I'm like, okay, that's normal. I checked it again 30 minutes later. I checked it again. It was 99.4. I'm like, why is it going up? That's not right. 30 minutes again later, checked it again. 98.6. Okay, check it again. 99.2. Like, why is my temperature going up and down, up and down, up and down? And my temperature was like changing like 10 times within the past 2 hours. It was 98, 99, 98, 99. What was that? 98, 99, 98, 99. I'm like, what's going on? Something's wrong. My temperature is going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And I'm like, something's really wrong. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, something's wrong. My stomach is fucking killing me. I'm running back and forth to the bathroom like diarrhea 10 times within an hour. Temperature's going up and down. And I'm like, I can't hardly even walk. I'm like, that's it. I'm going back to the emergency room. So I'm like, this is. I'm feeling like this part was like serious. When I'm like, oh shit, my appendix had busted, man. Shit, I'm like, gotta get back to surgery and shit. So I'm like, all right, go back to the hospital. Same doctor was there. Guy was nice and everything. Why he was nice? Because my dad reported him like that Sunday and everything. And the mom turned out to be nice like 3 days later. And he's just like, oh, how you doing, Mr. Carr? This and another. Boy, I tell you, you try to be so nice. Man. I wasn't having it, man. Look, I wasn't. Man, boy, oh boy. So I get there. They put me back in the same room. Same doctor and everything. I'm like, dang, I was just in the same room on Sunday. Now I'm back in here again. They ain't have the nurses ready this time. They just did like one nurse. And she found in a vein just like that. And I'm like, all right, let's see what's going to happen this time. So I got another CT scan, but I had got a different type of CT scan. I got the first CT scan, and then there was the second one. You ever had that other CT scan, like, they got, I forgot what it is, like, they run it through your IV, and your whole body gets warm, feel like you're pissed on yourself and shit? Yeah, I had that, bro. I swear I hated that, man. I felt my whole body got warm. And then afterwards, I started shivering, like, cold. And I'm like, oh boy. So yeah. So I didn't tell you, actually, before I got discharged on Sunday, he told me that I had early stages of appendicitis. I'm like, oh boy. I'm like, what's going to happen now? So I'm like, alright, let's just try to take it easy. So I get back to the hospital that Wednesday morning, early Wednesday morning, same room and everything. Did a test. They ain't do no urine sample. They just did blood work and CT. Normally a CT scan takes about an hour or two to come back. This shit came back within 40 minutes. I'm like, how does a CT scan come back in within 40 minutes? I'm sitting up there. It was probably like a whole hour before I got the CT done. I got there like 2 o'clock. I probably didn't get the thing done. So like, oh, matter of fact, no, I got the hospital. It was like almost 2:30, and they started doing probably the CT like 3:30 in the morning and shit. 3:15. I remember 3:15, almost 3:30. And I'm like, okay, CT scan. I said, I know I'm gonna be here for a while. The next thing you know, I see the doctor coming in 40 minutes after I got this thing done. He said, okay, he said, everything is normal. You do not have appendicitis. Appendicitis. I'm like, oh, didn't you just tell me something that I had appendicitis? Appendicitis? You no. I said, you might have received the appendicitis. I'm like, well, I could have took that heart monitor that they had me hooked up to. They even had me hooked up to. I could have busted this guy's head in. I swear. You don't understand what pain I was going through. It was so bad. This pain, I haven't slept. It was like, the longest I haven't slept was probably like just about 24 hours. This was the longest time I haven't slept. The last time I had slept, it was like 27 hours. It was crazy though, but yeah, I got it done. I went to the doctor and everything, and she was like, "You don't have it," but she just gave me prescription and everything, gave me medicine and everything, and I got it done and out the way. So yeah, guys, so that's the reason why I wasn't on for so long. I'm having off and on pain, but it's getting there. We're gonna get it through, you guys. But look, we're gonna get back to the grinding and everything. We're gonna be back on top, man. Don't forget, Sunday is oldies Sundays. Sundays oldies. I gotta remember that. Till then, I'll make sure I take it easy out there. Be safe. Love y'all. Peace. Be out.